This week's Wednesday word of encouragement is for those of us that are a part of the family of God. We are sons and daughters of God. And if we're sons and daughters of God, then we are joint heirs with Jesus. That's what the Apostle Paul tells us in the New Testament. And if we are joint heirs with Jesus, then we have available to us all of the resources that our loving Heavenly Father possesses. Think about that. As joint heirs with Jesus, we have all of the resources of our Heavenly Father that were available to Jesus are available to us. Now, the reality is that sometimes we can have days that it feels like everything is fighting against us. You ever felt like that? That everything you try to do, the odds are against you. It just seems like there's enemies every time we turn, and we just get frustrated. It doesn't think we can win. It feels like we're just punching the big balloon guy that bounces back up. We just can't seem to win at all. You know, that's the way the Israelites felt when they finally gained their freedom under Moses' leadership, and they were out of Egypt because Egypt and Pharaoh were defeated because of all of those plagues that came against them. And now Moses is leading them, and he's told them, we're going to the promised land. And then they got to the bank of the Red Sea. And they looked behind them, and guess who they saw? They saw the Egyptians. The Egyptians were coming with all their chariots and all their war horses and all of their weapons at their disposal. And they cried out to Moses. They said, were there just not enough graves in Egypt that we could die there in peace and be buried in those graves? You've brought us out to the desert where there aren't any graves, and now the Egyptians are going to kill us. And Moses spoke some wonderful words of encouragement to those Israelites, seeing the Egyptians coming to fight them. And in Exodus chapter 14, verse 14, listen to what Moses said to them as a word of encouragement. At the end of that, verse 14, Exodus 14:14, he said, the Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. I don't know about you, but I need that word of encouragement when I find those times when it just seems like I'm fighting that uphill battle. I can't get anywhere. It just seems like everything's going against me. And I get discouraged, and I forget that everything our Heavenly Father has is available to us, and He will fight for us. All we have to do as sons and daughters of God, as joint heirs with Jesus, is learn to be still, because the Lord will fight those battles. May you be encouraged when it seems like the battle is going to win. The battle against you, let the Lord fight it, and learn to be still.